Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're tearing down something that's honestly pretty mind-blowing. We are going to look at a single piece of text, a master AI prompt, that literally acts as an entire full-stack YouTube production agency. Think about what it usually takes to run a highly successful, data-driven YouTube channel. You normally need a whole team for this, right? Strategists, writers, SEO experts, thumbnail designers, the whole shebang. But what if you could compress all of that human expertise into just one master command and hand it over to an artificial intelligence? Well, that's exactly what the source material we're looking at today pulls off. So let's pull back the curtain and see exactly how this digital blueprint is built. Okay, let's dive into this. The very first line of this prompt does something incredibly powerful. It doesn't just, ask the AI a question. It straight up commands it to take on a highly specialized, world-class production persona. By telling the AI, you are a professional YouTube strategist, viral content researcher, and AI content specialist, the user is setting the exact parameters for the kind of expertise they need. Boom. The AI is no longer just some generic chatbot. It's programmed to think, analyze, and output information exactly like an elite YouTube growth hacker. Here's our quick roadmap for this explainer. First, the AI YouTube strategist. Second, defining channel and audience. Third, the 17-point viral engine. Fourth, engineering human engagement. And finally, the ultimate automation tool. Section 1, the AI strategist and assuming the persona. Now, running a successful channel takes a massive amount of planning. To tackle this, the prompt immediately sets the stage, specifically focusing on faceless YouTube automation. What does that actually mean? Well, it means the content is designed completely without an on-camera host. Instead, it relies on voiceovers, AI-generated images, and dynamic editing to really conquer these super lucrative niches of future tech and AI tools. Moving on to Section 2, defining the channel and audience parameters. So once the AI knows who it's acting as, it needs some really strict boundaries. The user feeds it this laser-focused list of channel categories. We aren't just talking about broad technology here. It's specifically artificial intelligence, AI tools and websites, online earning with AI, and latest AI news. By getting this specific, the prompt guarantees the AI won't just wander off topic into, say, general consumer electronics or random tech news. It basically forces the AI to master these exact content pillars, so every single script aligns perfectly with the channel's overarching brand. Next up, the prompt explicitly lays out the target audience: students, content creators, freelancers, beginners, online earners, and tech enthusiasts. Take a second to really think about that list. How does targeting an absolute beginner and a seasoned freelancer at the exact same time change how the AI has to output its data? Well, it means the AI is forced to strike a really delicate balance. The content has to be sophisticated enough to actually offer real value to someone trying to make money online, but it also has to be accessible enough so a total beginner doesn't just click away because they're confused. All right, Section 3. This is where we get to the 17-point viral engine and its comprehensive output. This is, honestly, the climax of the whole prompt. 17? That is the absolutely overwhelming number of specific deliverables the user is demanding from the AI. The prompt literally says, provide the following in perfect detail, and then it rattles off 17 distinct components. It's not just asking for a quick script, it is demanding an entire full-scale production package. Now, what's really interesting about this breakdown is how these 17 items fall into 3 distinct phases of video creation: strategy, production, and optimization. Under strategy, the AI has to give a topic analysis, figure out the target audience psychology, assign a viral potential score, and pick the best video angle. Then for production, it's writing powerful hooks, a complete voiceover script, scene-by-scene visual prompts, and even the exact prompts you need to generate the AI images and video. And finally, for optimization and engagement, it's generating SEO titles, descriptions, tags, thumbnail concepts, community posts, plus specific retention and call to action strategies. This reveals the entire architecture of a modern viral video, and it's all generated in one fell swoop. So how does this massive production line actually kick off? With a simple bracketed title. The prompt instructs the AI to just sit back and wait for a video title inside brackets. For example, bracket, AI will replace jobs by 2030, close bracket. That's it. That one little text input acts as the ignition key. You type a few words, and the AI effectively knocks out a week's worth of agency work, triggering that massive 17-point engine we just looked at. Section 4. engineering human engagement through strict guardrails. Generating 17 points of data is super impressive, sure, but if it sounds like a robot wrote it, absolutely nobody is going to watch. And this creates an incredible juxtaposition. On one hand, it's demanding this highly technical, automated, trend-based, faceless video format, but on the flip side, it requires the tone to be deeply human, informative, engaging, and beginner-friendly. It's basically demanding the ruthless efficiency of a machine, but with the warmth and approachability of an enthusiastic human teacher. And here's a really fascinating detail regarding the audience targeting. The prompt specifically requires the AI to write using simple English plus an Urdu/Hindi mix. This localized approach is just brilliant. Instead of spitting out some generic formal English script, it's telling the AI to adopt a very specific regional cadence. The AI isn't just writing words, it's being programmed to act as a localized, bilingual hype man. That significantly increases trust and builds a much, much deeper, more authentic connection with a specific demographic in South Asia or the diaspora. So the crucial point is right here in these final requirements. The user demands that the script must sound natural and human. It demands curiosity gaps and emotional triggers. It's literally demanding the AI to engineer genuine human emotion. Just think about that paradox for a second. A purely automated bot is being instructed to systematically calculate and deploy emotional triggers and curiosity gaps to manipulate human watch time and click-through rates, all while ensuring there is no generic content. It's wild. Finally, Section 5, the ultimate automation and the final workflow. Let's quickly summarize the actual workflow this prompt creates, and this brilliantly illustrates the linear, step-by-step reality of what happens the second this prompt is executed. Step 1, the user just drops a title in brackets. Step 2, the AI immediately consults its programmed persona, analyzing that title against audience psychology, viral trends, and the target demographic. Step 3, it spits out a complete production-ready viral package. The script, the tags, visual directions, emotional triggers, literally everything ready to be assembled. We've just seen how a few paragraphs of text can instruct a machine to adopt a persona, understand a niche audience, engineer human emotion, and output a 17-point production plan. Which leaves us with a pretty profound question. When a single title inside brackets can generate a complete emotionally triggered viral package, what is the actual future of content creation? How will human creators compete or even collaborate with an engine like this? Thank you so much for joining me on this explainer. I hope it gave you a clear, structured look into the actual mechanics of AI automation. Keep learning, and I'll see you next time.